Welcome back to The Person Everyone Needs. I'm your host, Webb Hoggard. And this week, I again have my wife on the podcast with me. We are currently celebrating a milestone. We've made it 13 years together. Our 13th anniversary is actually today as we're recording this. And so I've asked her to join me again on this podcast. Next week, I'm going to start talking about the word love, what it really means. I've recently had a story that's been a very big encouragement to me, and so I'm going to share that with you next week. I also want to tell you, thank you so many of you have encouraged me in the last few days to continue with these talks, and so what a blessing you've been. I've needed it, and I'm so very thankful for you. But I am talking to my wife, Amanda, today, which is the person I'm most thankful for, the one I've most needed. And so today, Amanda, what are we doing on the podcast today?
So we're going to do a couples interview. If you know anything about Webb, you know he can't do anything just normally. It's always got to have his own spin or creativity to it. So since we've been married, there are very few things that he just states normally. He's got a different name for pretty much everything that he uses on a daily basis or does frequently. So today we are going to share with you the Webb and Amanda dictionary. So Webb, I'm going to ask you some questions. Like I'm going to give you a description and then you have to fill it in with the word or the phrase or the action, because I think you guys, it's important for you to understand. Often when I say a word, Webb will decide that it sounds like something else, and he will pantomime that action. No matter how serious the moment is, he has to get that in there. So these will be in the dictionary as well.
Okay.
All right, so Webb, what do we say when we throw something and we miss?
Swing and a miss. Oh, just a bit outside. Just a bit outside.
When we don't have any idea about something, we shrug and we say, it'd take who to know?
It'd take Henderson to know.
What do you yell when it's time to get the boys ready for bed?
Bedtime boys. It's bath time boys, actually. Bath time boys, and they know it's the time to go get ready for getting into bed. Yes, good old Billy Joel, yeah. Bath time boys, it is time to go and take a bath.
What do you do if I say I'm going to go for a walk, like if I use the word walk?
All right, I act like you're cooking Chinese food in a very large wok, because you leave out the L on just about every word you say. So you don't say walk, you say walk.
But what do I do when you say the word think?
You pretend to shake hands with imaginary people because it sounds like I'm saying thank instead of think. All right. Some of the fun things of having an accent.
What do you call blueberries?
Blubberies.
What do you do when you sit down in the car? The first thing that you do.
Wallet, phone, keys.
What do I say when I see a dog?
Ooh, dog. Oh, a puppy. It's a cute puppy.
Look at the doggy. What do you call football?
Feetball. Always.
What does Amanda say every time she sees a Walmart?
Walmart? Oh, no. I got this one wrong.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Gualmar.
Oh. Gualmar.
Which is now, what do I say when I see a Texas Roadhouse?
Tejas. Oh, no, I can't even do it right. Tejas Rojas?
What movie do we reference every time someone says the word documentary?
Okay, this one needs just a little bit of a story. I think it may have been our second anniversary. We were going out to eat together, And I told Amanda about this crazy, stupid new movie that came out called Sharknado, where tornadoes went into the sea and picked up all these sharks and threw them on land. And she went, "Oh my God, is that a documentary?" And so one of my favorite memories, yes. Sharknado, the documentary.
What do we say when someone says, "Look at this"?
Wookabish.
What do we sing when someone says, "That's great"?
That's great.
What do we say when we get in bed and we're really tired and sore, maybe?
The only thing I could think of is Kevin James. Oh, my body. My body. I was picturing back is getting tired. What is it? Back is getting tight.
How's it getting weary?
Yeah, that's a regular for us as well.
And then finally, what do you pantomime if I tell you I was crying really hard? Like if I was like, "Oh, I was bawling."
Every time she said I was bawling, I do 2 quick dribbles between the legs and then do a fadeaway jumper, because that's what I see when she says she's bawling. She's like, I was just bawling.
Does not matter how serious the moment is, he's got to get that in there. Even if it's the tiniest of dribbles and fadeaways, he's got to make it happen. It's like a compulsion.
No doubt. Well, Amanda, anything serious and important you want to say about our relationship or the person you've always needed?
We're still here, guys. 13 years. We're still here.
Yeah, 13 years of laughs and
Yep.
And all the bawling is in the past.
That's right. Behind us.
Well, all right. Well, I appreciate you letting us have a good time today, reminding ourselves some of the things that have made... I've been reading a book recently on moments, and I've kind of been a little obsessed with it. Amanda's probably tired of hearing about the way moments come, but really our lives are made up more of moments than even time, because we find a way to forget a lot of meaningless time. But moments that stick out to us are moments of transition, moments of milestones, and then moments that are pits in our life. And so when we're trying to help other people live a better life, the best thing for us to do is to do all that we can to fill the pits and build the peaks. If I look back on my life now, for 13 years, this woman has been a part of mine, and that's absolutely what she does. She helps me fill the pits and build the peaks. And when I look back on the most important days of my life, it is the day that I asked her to marry me, the day that she chose to do that, the day we brought our son into the world, or she brought the son in the world. I guess I brought him home. Those are the moments now that have become the most important moments of my life. And if you go back about 15 or 17 years ago when we first met, I don't think either one of us really would have known that we would have had that much impact on either of our life. Hey, what did you think about that when the first time you met me? Do you think I was going to be changing your life forever?
I did not. I did not anticipate that. But here we are.
Yeah, I guess I would also say be careful for those people that annoy you, because they might end up being your spouse, right? No doubt. Okay. Well, I appreciate you leaning in. We are getting close to our 100th episode. And as I said, next week I want to talk to you on the topic of love. I'm just going to remind you what the word love means, and hope that is an encouragement to you. We will see you then. God bless.